Mean girls, honey, mean girls. And some would say they're the ones who actually snag the good guys. Well, according to DiscoverMagazine.com, women historically had to act catty towards each other because they were competing to get and keep a man. This survival instinct has continued for centuries.
Lord.
And a recent survey showed men were indeed more attracted to aggressive women. Ladies, is there something to this? Do mean girls actually get the guys?
Y'all don't remember back in the day, they had that book called Why Do Men Love Bitches?
Right.
I remember.
I'm not gonna front. I bought the book. I had the book. I read the book. I had that book like it was a second Bible, okay? Because, guys, this is what it said. It was like, this book gives you instructions on how to go from a doormat to a dream girl.
Oh.
And when they say bitch, it just really means confident and assertive woman, which now looking back, that's so messed up that all they were saying was be confident, be assertive, be the kind of woman that knows exactly what you want and is straightforward. That men like that. Why y'all had to go and call us bitches, though?
But no, mean girls, though, they're overly concerned with everybody's appearance. They may place a high priority on their clothing, their makeup, even weight. Mean girls even withhold kindness and friendships from anyone who does not meet their physical standards. They manipulate, they bully in person or online, they scrutinize, they spread rumors. They're often target girls who appear weak. And they do all of this, like you said, to try to get someone's man or get a man. Have you ever seen Pride and Prejudice? Mr. Darcy.
Oh, I love that.
But that's what y'all men want? That's what y'all want?
No, I don't know if that's what they want, but I think a man wants a girl that's has a little edge, that is a little, you know, that'll make them fight for it. I think they love a little bit of
a chase.
And I think it is confidence, but the way it's worded, it feels like it's mean girls. But I think guys want a girl that they can chase a little bit, that they can, you know, that they feel has an edge.
I think those type of mean girls cut off other women so that they can get the guy.
Agree.
But it's modern times now. Yeah. So I think modern times, more of what your definition of being, you know, the B, I think that turns men on a lot more than this traditional mean girl.
100%.
And it's more confident, it's more knowing what she wants.
Yes.
Yeah, they find that sexy. They find that something that they can chase. They find it, you know, old school times they used to say men had that thing in them that was like they were the, what's the word?
The hunters?
The hunters, the predator, like they're the ones that, right?
Right.
I feel like predator sounds creepy. That's not the word I'm trying to.
Okay.
I don't want my man
hunters.
to be a predator. Just that, you know, they're the ones that go after the woman, and I think that if they have a woman that seems like she's a little bit more difficult, she's more of the prize.
I find that smart women get the men.
Oof.
Like when they're smart and they know what, when I say smart, I'm not talking about just book smart. I'm talking
smart
about
and sassy.
You know the look, you know the assignment.
Yes.
And so if you know something's happening that night and you know somebody's gonna be there that you might, you get smart, you get ready.
Yes.
You have a plan if that's what you want.
Right.
Yes.
And smart women do that. And I'm just now learning that kind of stuff because you got to realize I wasn't into that. You know, let me entice someone. Let me be a temptress.
Right.
You know, things like that. So smart women get the smart men. That's what I believe. So
I agree.
Now, from being mean to being too nice, we all heard the saying, no good deed goes unpunished. You know, when you try to help someone, but it backfires and you have no one to blame but yourself. Well, an article on theguardian.com says that damaging effects of guilt can leave us trapped in the past and unable to move forward with new relationships. Ladies, have you ever stepped up for someone in need and ended up regretting it? Ooh, come on. Let's tell the truth. Curse the devil.
My husband always says, he's always like, no, he lives by no good deed goes unpunished. Because I feel like this is something that happens to us more often than it should.
Yeah.
In multiple things. I actually had a friend of mine who I got waived into the union to come work with me, and then come to find out she never paid the dues and instead bought Gucci shoes. That rhymed. And was not supposed to. But like you work hard and you get somebody an opportunity, or you work hard and you're like, man, like why
they fumble?
They fumble the ball. Don't fumble the ball. Don't fumble the bag.
Right.
So that was a little hurtful. I feel like there's been other times when I've brought somebody into my family into my home and made them part of my family, and then they've taken advantage of that, and then they don't respect you anymore, or they just, you know what I mean? Like that sort of thing I've had to be really careful with. What about you?
Yeah, especially in this industry. That's why in this industry, people are very closed off. They don't want to help you out. There have been plenty of people I've referred to my agent or my manager.
And they act a fool.
Something. And then it was one in particular that happened that I got her a job, and then it was a competition show. And then when I needed her to help me in that competition, she didn't. And I'm thinking, girl, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have even been, you know what I mean? And it would have been something where she would have lost.
Yeah, it was
just something, it was something simple.
Reciprocate the favor.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I regretted that a lot, because I'm just like, this is the reason why we say we don't want to help each other. You know,
Just
because
so
it's like,
whack.
You know
it's people like you that ruin it for others.
Exactly. Yeah. Or like, you know, you remember I had somebody that was hanging around in a couple of years back.
Yes.
And then they ended up lying on me.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
You know, because
you were
I was
putting
trying to
them
show
in a
them
position.
Let them be an intern, show them the ropes, all this other kind of stuff. Give them, you know, let them see. They've never been in the studio ever before. Now they on the Instagram. I ain't said this. Like, wait.
No.
So whack.
That's what's hard.
And then when people say, why don't you help? Because you get burnt. You can only get burnt so many times.
Right.
And then you're like, dang, I was trying to help you.
Right. Right.
I really was.
That's
so
hard.
I regret that kind of stuff. G-Money?
No, I agree with you. I did the same thing. I tried to help somebody get into, you know, the industry. And, you know, for me, if you ask me to do something, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it really quickly because I'm excited that you want to do something.
Right.
And I felt like they never followed through. They didn't go on, you know, the meetings that they were supposed to. They just didn't care. And I'm like, why would you ask me to help you and you don't want to follow through? Like, it baffled me. And I'm like, it doesn't stop me from helping somebody else, but it definitely makes me think about it once or twice before I do it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you've asked.
I try to put, you know, I try to keep an open mind, but it's really hard, especially when you're talking about your careers. Like, I mean, even if it's just, you know, a regular job or something, somebody hurt you and it could jeopardize your money. You like,
that's trauma.
That's not okay.
That's a real trauma.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you have to work through that trauma and remind yourself, don't let nobody's bad character take away your good character.
There you go.
And if it's good in you,
I meditate to the...
Yes. Yeah, you have to.
You have to.
You really have to.
Because otherwise, not only are they've disappointed you, but now you're disappointing yourself.
Yes.
If you keep that negativity
inside. I once had somebody as well that I kept doing favors for, and I thought it was a one-time thing. And then the more you do for someone, it's almost like the more they expect of you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that became really difficult. And I've had that in friendships, whether it's with money. You help someone out with money and you're like, oh, that's a one-time thing. And then my mom is calling me like, no, you're stupid. Like, this person is gonna keep doing this because you've been kind. And now it's the question of, am I doing someone a favor or am I enabling bad behavior?
Yeah, I regret it sometimes. You know, because I mean, like on the road, and maybe there's like a fan.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll just go, you know, they want to go to lunch. And I go to lunch, and then you sit there and you go, ooh, I should not have done this. I should not have done
this. This just got weird.
I shouldn't have done this. So we just keep it at the club. We just keep it.
Stay safe, people.
Let's meet at the club.
Let's do a selfie.
That's it.
Instead.
Yeah.